Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to say goodbye to ChatGPT and hello to the revolutionary AutoGPT. Buckle up, because we're about to take you on a ride you won't want to miss. We're talking about a technology that's going to change the game, and we mean that literally. This is TechNation, and we're here to give you the inside scoop on the most exciting new tool in the world of AI. So, what makes AutoGPT so special? Well, for starters, it's fully autonomous. No more need for human nudging or input, just sit back and watch it go. But with great power comes great responsibility, as they say, and we're going to dive into what you need to know to get started with this game-changing tool. Trust us, you don't want to miss a second of this. Generative AI models such as ChatGPT have been causing a stir due to their advanced capabilities, resulting in concerns regarding the dangers of AI models and the potential risks of developing even more sophisticated ones. Some countries are even considering policy changes and implementing bans. Moreover, it is speculated that future versions of ChatGPT may be able to replace a significant amount of human labor. The emergence of AutoGPT, an even more powerful AI application, has captured people's attention as it promises to possess autonomous abilities that could be a precursor to artificial general intelligence, AGI, an AI type that can perform human-level intellectual tasks. Since its launch on March 30, 2023, AutoGPT has been the talk of the town, becoming one of the hottest topics on Twitter for several days in a row. AutoGPT is an experimental, open-source Python application that utilizes GPT-4 to function autonomously, meaning it can complete a task with minimal human input and self-generate prompts. To illustrate, you can set a desired outcome for AutoGPT, and the application will produce each prompt required to achieve that goal by itself. The developer of AutoGPT, Significant Gravitas, posted it on GitHub on March 30, 2023. However, the application is powered by OpenAI's latest and most sophisticated AI model, GPT-4. According to the GitHub post, AutoGPT can perform a wide range of tasks, such as text generation with GPT-4, file storage and summarization with GPT 3.5, internet access, and long-term and short-term memory management. While you can use AutoGPT for the same purposes as ChatGPT, like debugging code and composing emails, you can also employ it to complete even more complex tasks with fewer prompts, as evidenced by the demo samples on GitHub. Additionally, the GitHub demo provides examples of goal prompts, such as increase net worth, grow Twitter account, develop and manage multiple businesses. Although AutoGPT's output may not perform well in complex, real-world business scenarios, as stated on GitHub, users have shared exceptional and beneficial results. On Twitter, individuals are sharing how they use AutoGPT, including developing an app, creating a new startup, addressing complex issues like the future of healthcare and medicine, and even monitoring themselves online. AutoGPT and ChatGPT have many technical differences, but one of the most significant is AutoGPT's autonomy. Unlike ChatGPT, which requires human agents to prompt and guide its decision-making, AutoGPT can act with some level of self-prompting and decision-making power. To illustrate the difference, let's take the example of planning a birthday party for a child. With ChatGPT, the user would have to prompt the AI for each subset of the planning process, such as creating a guest list or shopping for gifts. This can be time-consuming and complex. However, AutoGPT can replace human agents with AI agents, meaning that it can autonomously tackle each subset of the planning process without requiring human intervention. For instance, AutoGPT could self-prompt to plan the guest list and invitations, send them out, and even order the gifts using the user's credit card and home address. It could also come up with a birthday theme and hire an event planning company to execute it. AutoGPT functions similarly to ChatGPT, but with an added advantage of utilizing AI agents. Think of these AI agents as personal assistants that can execute specific tasks and decisions based on predetermined rules and objectives, just like a human personal assistant. Like a human personal assistant, an AI agent can operate on behalf of an individual to perform tasks such as scheduling appointments, sending emails, making purchases, analyzing data, and making decisions. However, the access you provide to the AI agent through an API determines its capabilities. For instance, giving it access to the internet only enables it to search for information, while granting it access to your credit card is not advisable. AutoGPT is essentially a combination of GPT and a companion robot that instructs GPT on what to do. You inform the robot of your goal, and it uses GPT and various APIs to carry out each step required to achieve your desired objective. Although Auto GPT is an experimental project and currently inaccessible to most people without programming skills, it gives us a glimpse of the possibilities of OpenAI's GPT and AI in general. Ready to dive into the exciting world of Auto GPT? First, you'll need to stock up on OpenAI account credits. Don't worry, you can start with the free version that includes a whopping $18 worth of credits. Just keep in mind that you'll need to do plenty of testing to get the hang of it. To get started, make sure you have Python 3.8 or later, an OpenAI API key, GPT-4 API access, Pinecone API key, and 11 Labs API for text-to-speech projects. Once you've got all that, clone the repository, install the dependencies, and fill in your API keys. Finally, fire up your CMD, Bash or PowerShell window and run the main script. Voila, you're now the proud user of Auto GPT. If you encounter any issues, don't worry, GitHub's got your back. And if you want to see it in action before diving in, check out the demo video on the Auto GPT GitHub repository. So what are you waiting for? Time to put those AI skills to the test. Imagine taking the already productivity-obsessed culture and giving it a fully autonomous AI tool that can do their bidding. That's like the holy grail of productivity. And while ChatGPT was already a game-changer for those looking to optimize their work, Auto GPT takes things to the next level by allowing users to describe what they want the AI to do and then sit back while it takes care of the rest. No more nudging or coaxing required. Just set it and forget it, baby. Who needs human input anyway? Let's cut to the chase. Auto GPT is the new kid on the block, and like any other experimental technology, it comes with its fair share of hype and skepticism. Sure, it might be tempting to believe that you can become an overnight millionaire with affiliate marketing and freelance copywriting, but let's be real, it takes more than a few lines of AI-generated text to achieve that level of success. On the other hand, it's no secret that GPT-4, the mother of all language models, is prone to errors and hallucinations. With ChatGPT, you can at least monitor its output and recalibrate if things go awry. But with Auto GPT, you're basically throwing caution to the wind and letting the model run wild, unattended, and unsupervised. Who knows what kind of magic, or mayhem, GPT-4 can conjure up when left to its own devices. The possibilities are endless, but so are the risks. And that's a wrap, folks. We hope you enjoyed this TechNation video on Auto GPT and learned something new about this exciting new technology. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found the video informative and share it with your friends who might be interested in the topic. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more insightful and entertaining tech-related content.